big YouTube star. Oh my God, there he is,
There he
everybody!
is.
Freddie Miller, Freddie! Oh my God, dude, we've got Freddie Miller here, dude, from the Jimmy Kimmel live show.
Oh man,
Frederick, what's that?
It's too much, man. It's too much.
too much graciousness we're
Oh,
giving
dude,
you.
I'm so excited to be able to chat with you, dude. This is like the
bodacious, gronacious, you know. I just do it.
Oh my God!
Yes, dude, I love this guy.
Totally, I mean, I think Jimmy Kimmel hit it right on the spot. Like, you are Ted, dude. You're the missing link in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, man.
Bill, Ted, and Fred, right?
Yes, yes. So I gotta ask you, man. Yeah, Bill and Fred, dude. Bill and Fred's Excellent Adventure is what's coming up next, man.
Yeah.
So I gotta ask you, dude. First and foremost, what was that like being interviewed on the news? Is that a first time ever for you, or what?
Yeah, dude, that's like a bucket list goal, right? You know, like I always want to go on the news. Like I love watching like public freakouts and like I don't know, crazy news clips. So like, yeah, I always want to go on the news, and like, I don't know, the guy just he asked me and my buddy if we wanted to go on, and you know, like I'm like, dude, freezing out there and shit. So yeah, why not, right?
Just making small talk.
This, right? I can cuss on this.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Okay, cool, right on. My apologies for the terrible like video quality. Like it's like a $50 phone from Walmart, maybe.
No problem, man.
You're good.
Yeah, I mean, believe me, I've seen worse on the Google Hangouts. Sometimes people stutter halfway through and they don't move again, you know? So
it's funny that you mentioned that. It's funny that you mentioned you got like a cheap Walmart phone or whatever, because that kind of leads to a question that it's like a dual question.
Yeah.
And you know, it's crazy how quick you like caught all this recognition, went viral. It was just hilarious. You know what I'm saying? And you know, you went in with the Jimmy Kimmel thing, and with all everything that's been spinning around lately, you know, and how fast everything's been moving. What kind of benefits are we talking? Have you gotten here? Like, you know, has there been? There's two questions. Have you gotten any money, or has this gotten you any pussy? Have you got any of those?
Okay, yeah. I thought you were gonna go money or weed, but like
money or pussy. What have you gained out of this? I mean, because that's like the two things that you were thinking about, right? I guess weed too. Yeah, I mean,
weed.
You got
what
weed.
about weed? We got everybody right now that's tuning in. Everybody wants to know. Too.
That's what everyone wants to know.
Everybody wants to know. We've got people from Indiana. We've got people from Michigan right now. Right. Alabama tuning in. They want to know, man.
Ordeal gotten you laid yet?
So like, the weed comes free. The money, we're kind of working on it. We're gonna see about that. I'm not a business guy. I'm just kind of a stoner. So like, you know.
Okay, all right.
If you want me to invite me on your show and pay me, that's cool.
We're not going to tell everybody how much this cost, everyone.
Exactly.
Okay?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Stay quiet.
Yeah, but go ahead. Go ahead.
It costs like $1,000. That way my rates go up, right?
Okay. We're working on it, man. Okay, now the pussy. Let's get to that.
Oh. Yeah, so far, well, I mean, no.
Okay.
Like a dead no. I do get like a lot of like messages and tweets from like older ladies, which is pretty cool. Like, yeah, you know,
you like the older gals?
They probably know what's going on today.
All right, well, hold on. Let's pitch this whole thing here. Do you like the older gals? Because maybe there's like a sugar mama type of deal out there. You know what I mean? Maybe you could be a gold digger. Maybe there's a 65-year-old woman that wants you to gold digger.
Stop, Dan. Stop, Dan.
Shut up, dude. You're going to ruin it for him. Don't fucking blow it, man. This is Fred we're talking about here. From Bill and Fred's Excellent Adventure.
It might be in the realm of possibilities now. Like, I don't know. I mean, I'm an open guy. Like, I'm open to new concepts and stuff. So, like, yeah, if you got like $1 million and like you want to hang out for like the rest of your life, let's
65,
do it.
70 years old, who gives a shit, right? Pussy's pussy, dude. You know what I mean?
We had so many great questions that were coming up.
No, we do have
Dan,
good questions.
You know,
I'm sorry. I think that everyone wanted to know that. Like when
dirty
people,
dirty Dan.
When people blow up virally like that, do they blow up virally? If you know what I'm saying.
Well, what you
like physically?
Okay, let's go to the questions.
Let's get to some other questions here. I mean, I want to know first and foremost, you know, when it came to the guy interviewing you, Max Lewis, who was the interviewer there from the WSBT News. Did you have to? I always wonder this. Like, did you have to sign like a waiver or anything like that for it?
No, not at all, man.
No shit.
He just he's like, hey, you want to do an interview? And I was like, sure. And to be honest, I didn't even know that like the video actually made it on the internet. I read an article that had my name mentioned, but I had no idea the video like had been posted on Twitter, right? So
Right.
like a week later, I started getting emails and messages from strange people who I've never met talking about Jimmy Kimmel. And I'm like, okay, yeah, let me give you my social security number and my credit card. You know, like.
Dude, this is the craziest story, man. How the whole thing just kind of blew up out of nowhere. You just went to go check out this weed shop, dude, you know, get some edibles. How did that go for you, by the way? Did you get the edibles and did they knock you on your ass?
Unfortunately, no. I didn't get them until a week later. So we first went, I wanted to get edibles, and they were all like sold out of like the recreational stuff, right?
Yeah.
It's super hard being a recreational and a medical dispensary because one gets priority over the other. But they definitely hooked me up like the next week when I went back to go shoot Jimmy Kimmel with them. They hooked me up really good. Like it was the
I
whole
would assume so.
Willy Wonka experience, the tour. They gave me a free bong. They gave me free brownies. They gave me a job offer, which I needed, like, because I'm jobless. So,
whoa,
look at all the monetary value that we're talking about that it generated from this thing.
Get to the T-shirt yet, man? They gave me a T-shirt, bro.
Really? You got a T-shirt out of the wait? Out of like a Jimmy Kimmel T-shirt?
Wait, no, hold on.
If you got a company T-shirt you can wear to other people's events and shit, that's like, that's like gold.
Nice. Okay, all right. See, I don't know about none of that shit.
And I gotta ask too, like the Jimmy Kimmel now, like when it came to Jimmy Kimmel contacting you, what was that like? Like tell me about that experience. Like you're like probably sitting there smoking a bowl or smoking a joint, and you're like, Jimmy fucking Kimmel, dude, no way, man.
Well, this is a funny story. Okay, so. I didn't tell I live with my parents, like my mom and my stepdad, and I didn't tell my mom or my stepdad that I went to the House dispensary, right?
Yeah.
I just figured I'd go on the news and it wouldn't make a difference. And then a week later, I get an email. Again, I was getting these emails and messages, and yeah, like I researched him for like 45 minutes because I was like, this seems fake, right? Like that's like the whole, Prince from Nigeria thing,
Right.
And yeah, no, yeah. So I found out it was real, but then I couldn't figure out how to tell my mom. So I was like, "Hey, Mom, I don't know if you saw this video, but I'm gonna go on Jimmy Kimmel tomorrow."
And she's like, "Great, my
I
son."
didn't tell her that night. That's actually incorrect. I told her the next morning, 2 minutes before she went to work. I was like, "Oh, hey, yeah. So you saw the video, right? Yeah. It's already viral. Yeah. Anyways, I'll be on Jimmy Kimmel."
Oh my God, dude!
Have a good day at work, Mom. Love you.
Oh my God, that's got to be like the coolest feeling to like tell your mom, like Mom, I'm going on Jimmy Kimmel, like
No,
hey,
and his
like,
mom's probably like, "Great, my son's gonna go on Jimmy Kimmel on national television, known as the stoner guy from Indiana." Like, but it's pretty cool. See, I don't know nothing about the Jimmy Kimmel or how they would contact you. I mean, I've been on Ricky Lake a couple of times. If you watched last week's show,
really?
Yeah, Ricky Lake. Dan was
back
on
in the
Ricky.
90s.
Where did that come from? I haven't heard that name in like, I don't know, like a decade.
Brother, back in the 90s, dude. You know what I'm saying, brother? Let me tell you something, brother. Okay, anyway. All right, yeah.
Yeah, so the Jimmy Kimmel gets we do have some questions that are coming in from people that are viewing right now, actually. Yeah, Kelly wants to know, how much weed have you gotten so far?
Oh.
Can you disclose that information, or is that going to get you in trouble?
I'm not a very good like social media entrepreneur, so like I don't know how to get people to send me free weed. But I have visited a couple of different dispensaries. They give me free stuff. And then one time when I was in the grocery store with my mom, like the day after the Jimmy Kimmel show, she was in the grocery store with me, and then like this old dude came up to me with a leather jacket, and just like I thought he wanted a photo op, right? But he just like kind of snuck a bag of weed in there. He's like, "Here you go."
Oh my God, dude!
That happened literally the next day, like after the Jimmy Kimmel show. Went to the grocery store with my mom, and I got free weed. No.
Oh my God, dude! That is, and you're with your mom.
Like, you know what, man? You should make some kind of like little business where you go around and promote these stores and shit,
Yeah,
right?
have them start going to the dispensaries.
You say, hey, dude, I'll plug your place for X amount of weed, man, you know, or whatever, and whatever you get from it, and then as soon as you get it, eat the edibles and be like, I went here and got these edibles at this place, and it was the shit, you know, and make like a video, like a video advertisement for them. And you could make bank, bro, because you got this shit going. Do it strike while the iron's hot, man.
I went to Sky Mint Cannabis like just last week, and they gave us a giant tour. They made a super funny video of it. Super awesome time, super great people, and but they kind of gave me the idea of like possibly just going and like interviewing dispensaries. Like I don't know. You know, I wish I showed up there because they just wanted to shoot a video and hang out. And that's pretty much what we did. But, like, for the most part, I felt like I was doing, like, the interviewing, right?
Right.
Like, if you put a camera on me and it's quiet, I'll just start talking.
And then they offered you a job or something, didn't they? Is that right? You got offered a job.
Nervous habit, right? Like I'm a nervous talker, so if it's quiet, dude, I'll just start rambling, bro.
I love it. I love it, dude. Yeah, no, we got all kinds of goofy, weird questions that we have written up here. Dan came up with all of these. Yeah, like if the questions weren't fucking weird enough yet. We've got weirder questions for you.
Right. We looked up some funny questions. I don't know. Tell me. We'll see how it goes.
We're going to go through this this segment that's really quickly here that we've just decided we're going to start doing this with a lot of our guests. It's called the What If segment, okay? And we figured for sure these questions will fit perfectly with a stoner, man. I mean, it's like
there's some what if questions and there's some other questions too. We got a little of both. Okay. We can do the what if section like last.
Well, we got another segment too that we're gonna do with them. It's called Between Two Sperms. Have you ever seen Between Two Ferns?
Yes, of course.
Okay.
Okay, we'll do what if. We'll do what if with him.
He loves it. Okay. What's that?
You guys gonna pick me up for this segment?
No. We're gonna place you right in between two sperms. You'll be amazed by this.
It's gonna work.
Here's the what if segment.
Here's the what if segment.
We're gonna do what if. Okay. What if question number 1? What if the comet that killed the dinosaurs was a UFO and we are the aliens? What if?
Whoa.
What if?
Whoa.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So I read Cheers to the Gods by Eric von Däniken.
Oh my God!
I know a little bit about the ancient aliens, bro. Like, if you're talking about humans going back in time and restarting like today's like society, yeah.
That's exactly what we were talking about.
Your question, Dan.
Okay, yeah. What if? Okay. Check this.
I didn't really answer your question. You said what if, but like I'm right there with you. I totally, I could foresee this. I'm a huge fan of Planet of the Apes. History repeats itself, right?
Right.
And what if history has repeated itself more times than we know?
You've watched The Matrix, my friend. I know that's a fact. Okay, we're gonna go on to another what if. Okay, what if normal people are colorblind while colorblind people see the real color? What if?
So like it's opposite?
Yeah, what if? What if? What if?
What if? You never know, man.
Okay,
all right, here's my what if question for you.
Hold on, who wrote these questions?
Just roll with it. Just go with it.
Dan wrote them.
Okay, right on.
I wrote
what
these.
If? What
Okay.
if?
What if? What if lamps?
What if colorblind people and regular seeing people switched? Like,
you're gonna like this. You're gonna like this next one.
Okay, so like, that sounds like a cool X-Men mutant super type of thing, right?
Yeah.
No, dude.
Maybe.
What if, bro?
Okay, exactly. Here comes another singer.
It'd be like a small population of the world that's super stoked, and then the rest of the world would be like, fuck.
Exactly. Dude, it gets worse.
Gone.
It gets worse.
It gets worse, man.
Go, Nate.
Here's my what if question for you. We're only going to do 2 of these apiece, and then we're going to break off into the Between Two Sperms. What if food is a drug and our bodies are so addicted to it that we die if we didn't eat? What if?
What if?
Whoa.
I think that's actually the true. Hey, you know, it's something that kind of goes on. Here's another what if question. What if oxygen was poisonous but it took 120 years to kill you? Or hey, what if you could actually breathe in space, but the government doesn't want you to know about it?
Okay, I believe in that shit. Space Force.
I knew I'd get you with that. I knew I would get you with that one. Let's jump.
Donald Trump and your Space Force, you motherfucker. I know what you're trying to do, dude. I watched that fucking movie.
I watched the
I
movie.
can't remember the name of it. I'm really bad.
I love it.
Alaris or something.
Is it on Netflix?
Elysium. Yeah. So Space Force is basically it's to keep the poor people on planet Earth while the rich people go up into space and leave us here.
Oh my God! Like the Ark. Like it's an Ark type of thing.
You know, like finally, right? Like finally, we got rid of all these fucking billionaires.
Dude, no, I know exactly what you're talking about, and the author that you were talking about earlier, and the whole wormwood prophecy, and the comet that is heading towards our planet that is supposed to hit us in 2029. It is a theory, and if the theory is true, and if it's right, by 2025, we're going to be able to see this thing, man. You're going to be able to look through a telescope and see it. By 2027, you'll be able to see it at night, in the daytime, everything. It'll be hauling ass towards us, man. And then it'll be chaos, bro.
I love you.
It's got some quantum physics going on here, bro.
Oh my God, Freddie,
Okay.
Freddie, you are absolutely hilarious. I love you so far, man, and we are gonna fuck with you even more here.
Here we go.
Okay, so as I had said, we got the between two sperms that we like to do, right?
Right. Yeah.
Right now, we are going to place you in between two sperms. So please stay there really quickly, and then we are going to we're gonna pull you back, and you're gonna be like, "Whoa, I'm in between two sperms," and we have some wild off the wall. You know how a between two ferns goes, you know, where they're just really dry comedy type of questions.
Yeah, I'm so excited, dude. I
Okay,
can't
wait for this
wait to get
theme
part
song.
of Between two sperms.
Okay, hold on. Let me pull up the theme song really quickly. We're opening up the sperm bag, everybody. Here you go.
Between two sperms, let us pick your brain and find out all the vital information. Between two sperms, we can learn about you and we can do an interview. Between two sperms, you can be you, and you can tell us all about you. Between two sperms.
You're the first person in history that's ever laughed at that song.
Everybody else has hated that song.
It's so funny. Oh, dude, I'm between the two sperms.
Yes. Yes, you are.
Hey,
Yes, you
I
are.
didn't think it'd be you two.
Yeah, it's us, man.
You are
All
between
right, everybody,
two
let's
sperms.
welcome in right here. This is Freddie Miller. He is a stoner. Freddie
It's
Miller is
too funny, man.
Freddie Miller is a stoner. Freddie, I have some. Where's my questions?
M-I-L-L-E-R.
Miller. Yes. We have some questions for you.
Yes,
and
we do.
we're gonna get right to them, my friend. My first
do it.
question for you is: who knew what time it was when the first clock was made?
What the fuck? Well, I think you got to go back way farther than that, man. Probably the Mayans. The Mayans were super on top of their time and shit. In fact, I think that's what happened to them. They disappeared. They just took off into space, bro.
And they're the ones that created the first clocks.
That's a good
That's
answer.
what
Good answer.
Scientology is. That's Scientology is the
Okay.
revivalism.
That was actually the correct answer.
That was the correct answer, actually. Okay, yes. My question:
I watched a lot of Jeopardy.
how come? Are you ready? How come?
Yeah.
How come your nose runs but your feet smell?
Stop.
Right? It doesn't make sense. Okay.
Okay.
Nate,
Any answer to that?
any answer?
No, don't pressure me, man.
Okay, you don't have to answer that.
Okay,
that was
here
the
we go.
right
Here's-
answer.
Hold on. I have an answer. No, I don't. I'm just kidding.
Okay.
The laugh was
You
the
got me.
answer.
You got me there. Here we go. My question for you, Freddie, for between two sperms. Why is there a D in fridge but not when it's in refrigerator?
Yeah.
Is it in fridge, but not in a refrigerator?
Yeah, if you
Yeah.
spell fridge, there's a D in fridge, but not in refrigerator. There's no D in refrigerator. It's weird.
That pisses me off, dude. I failed 12th grade English. And no, I passed like my English courses, right? Like I'm all A English student, but like I failed that shit. And I think it's just too subjective. Like if your feet want to fucking run and your nose wants to fucking smell or vice versa, you know, you just.
I love it.
I gotcha.
Okay, yes, I've got one for
I'm
you.
not asked why you guys are asking me these questions, but then I remembered I was on your show, so I'll continue with the stupid questions.
All right, buddy. If you think about it, there's more nipples in the world than there are people.
Whoa.
Twice
Dude, that's
as
so
many.
many nipples.
That was just a statement. That wasn't a question.
Thank you.
Next.
No.
I'm going-
That was
I don't know. Let's see here. Hold on.
That wasn't a question. That
Hold
was
on.
just a statement.
I think, yeah, well, obviously, yeah, because nipples are on both human or males and females, right?
Boom.
Right.
And then also orangutans have nipples, and cows
Exactly.
have nipples, and
Think of-
cats.
There's a lot
yeah.
more nipples. There's a lot more nipples in the world than there are.
Yeah, right. I
living
feel like I'm limiting
creatures.
myself to just like going by like the human nipples. Like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
hold on,
Expand
hold on,
out.
whoa. Rewind. Dun, dun, dun.
Okay, we're gonna
So
get off
many
of that.
nipples.
That was just a statement. That wasn't a question. Here's your question: Why is a building? Why is a building called a building when it's already built?
Yeah, that's stupid.
You know what I mean?
All of these
Why?
questions are stupid. Every single one of them is stupid.
Okay, next, Nate.
Here's my question for you, Freddie. If you drop soap on the floor, is the floor clean or is the soap dirty?
Ooh, that's a good one, man. You know, I've been a guy who's always lived by the 5-second rule.
Yeah.
So if you pick it up in 5 seconds, it's no harm, no foul. Like you can clean your prostate with that soap if you wanted.
Dude, that was the right answer through and through.
I was.
We're impressed. Very impressed by that. Here's another one for you, buddy. Do you think sand is called sand because it's between the sea and the land?
Shut up. I'm trying to comprehend what the hell you said. What?
Do you think do you think sand is called sand because it's between the sea and the land?
Yes.
That is exactly why. Yes.
You
You got that right. You got that right. That one was right.
All right. My question for you. I can't even do it. Is the S or the C silent in the word scent?
Goddamn.
It's all up to you. You got to answer that question. Is the S or the C?
I got a guy for this actually. Yeah, I have a guy for this. He's downstairs. My stepdad. He's a mint coin collector. You might know, dude. I don't know.
Well, if he's a coin collector, flip a coin and take a guess.
Yep. Flip a coin and take a guess.
What do you think?
Okay, if I had to guess,
C.
S or C. S or C.
It's a test.
Tell me C, man.
It's a test.
C.
Always go with C. If it's a multiple choice test, you
Always
always
go
go
with
with
C.
C.
That was the real question
That
and
was
the
the-
answer
yep,
there.
yep,
That
there
was
he
it
is.
was the hidden question within the question. Okay, I've got another one for you, buddy. Are you ready?
Yeah, bud.
Okay. Do you know, buddy, do you know who put the alphabet in alphabetical order? Who did that? Who the fuck did that? Because I don't know. I don't know.
It had to have been Dr. Seuss or like some other doctor, right? Like some smart person.
You know what? And that, you know what? That it's time for a statement. It's time for a statement. Swiss cheese has holes, right? So more cheese equals more holes. Where more holes equals less cheese. That means more cheese equals less cheese. Fuck. More cheese equals less cheese. Yes.
That just blew my
sorry.
mind. Like I just
I'm
got
sorry.
confused.
I'm sorry. I'm going to get off that. That was just a statement. It wasn't a question. Here's your
No,
question.
That's
Here's your
a
question.
good observation. I think that should be public information, if anything.
People get
Be
ripped
on the
off.
White
You're
House
getting
.org
ripped off.
page.
The more Swiss cheese you buy, the less you actually get. Okay.
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
Here we go. Are pets called pets because we pet them, or do we pet them because they're called pets? Right?
Dude.
Tell me you're not laughing about that one. That was the funniest one.
Dude, my cat's like right over here. So I'm like looking at him right now, and I'm trying to like decide like, do I pet him or does he pet me? I think in terms of it depends. It depends on so it depends on the pet, right?
I'll read the
Cat?
question one more time.
You can't pet a cat. Like no matter what you think, the cat is allowing you to pet him.
Right.
Dogs, totally pet. Dogs are pets. Cats are cats.
Well, I'm just thinking like generally any pet.
I get you there.
Any
yeah.
pet. You pet it.
I mean, a cat can be a dick really fast, but a
Nate,
dog
do you
is
got any
always
questions?
like, pet me. Yes, I
Yeah,
have.
dude.
I have one more question here. If I pay someone to kill me, is it a murder or a suicide?
That's a good question.
I mean, it could be a good business investment depending on who you are. I don't know.
The killer, maybe.
Dan, do you have another question too? or-
I could do another one. Why not?
I think that it is suicide because you paid somebody to kill you. Like,
Okay.
at the end of the bargain, like you're paying somebody to kill you. You're paying for suicide, right?
Right.
Right, right. But the guy that did it committed a murder.
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of.
No, about the guy who
He
committed
committed
murder,
a
like,
suicide to you. He committed your suicide. I guess. Okay, here's my question for you.
What?
I got one more question for you.
Reverse suicide?
He committed your suicide. Yes. Okay. My last question. If you get out of the shower clean, then how does your towel get dirty? Right?
That's a solid question.
That was the question to end all questions.
That was the question of them all, man. Well, thank you so much for taking a few minutes there to
Thanks.
Hold on. We ain't got.
we're gonna close up the sperm bag. That was the last one of the between two sperms right there, Freddie. What did you think about that?
Dude, that was fun, dude.
That was fun.
All right, hold on. We're gonna close up the sperm bag and get back to the regular interview, my friend. Hold on. All right.
Between two sperms.
There we go. There, yes.
Oh my god.
The song. Hey, man, dude. That shit will forever crack me up. You can play that at my funeral, dude, and I'll start fucking laughing.
Well, no shit.
You know, this is the thing: is that song right there has been voted the worst song on the internet by numerous different people. We had Eric Zane on. We had Eric Zane on from the Free Beer and Hot Wings show last week, and he's like, "That was the stupidest shit that I've ever heard in my life." Like,
It's so bad.
Dude,
that's
it's
what-
right up my alley.
I love that
Okay.
you saw the genius in it.
Yeah, it's genius. That's the thing, though. Is like genius is not often noticed, right?
right.
People overlook it because they don't get it. Now, have you guys ever heard of a song called Fish Head?
No.
Fish Head? No, I've never heard of that.
Fish Head. Roly Poly Fish Head. No?
No.
Oh,
si-
man.
Wait a
Dude,
minute.
check out Fish Head.
Wait
it
a
was
minute.
a hit back in like the 80s. It was on MTV. It's a really terrible song.
Can you sing it to us at all?
Oh, yeah, dude. It goes like something like this. Fish head, roly poly fish head, eat 'em up, yum. But it's not a jingle. It's a whole song. It's a whole song.
Okay,
It's not a jingle.
but that's just the part that you remember.
Yeah.
Oh
The rest of
my
it goes like, I took a fish head to go see a movie.
I don't
I laughed.
remember
He did
anything.
not.
Wow, totally drawing a blank, man.
Oh
It's
man,
just-
that's an incredible song. I love
You
that
might
song.
have to burn out for it. I don't know.
I want to find that song and parody it.
So I gotta ask you, Freddie.
Look it up. It's a classic, dude.
We're gonna look that up. We're gonna find that song, man, because I wanna hear
He
it
asked
now.
us a question.
Yeah,
Hey,
who's doing the interview?
you ever
here,
heard this
huh?
fucking song? I take a fucking fish, slap you upside the fucking head with it. You prick, fucking prick.
I didn't understand any of that.
So, Freddie, before we go, I do have to ask. We've got some viewers that are checking out the show right now, and they've been. We got about 19, 20 folks that are checking it out right now. But we've got some folks that want to know. They've got questions for you. We've got Rowan Tree, I think. I don't know. Freddie, did you get your Count Chocula? He wants to know if you ever got your Count Chocula.
Okay. Yeah, everybody wants to know. So far, the Count Chocula hasn't come in yet. I submitted my paperwork for it, so
we'll see what happens.
Maybe a couple weeks, we'll have some Count Chocula. And I'm definitely going to take a picture of myself bathing in it.
It's gonna be great.
Count Chocula? You kidding me, dude?
Oh, I love that.
Love fish heads.
You know what?
It was
Here's
MTV's
here's
first video on MTV.
Was it really?
It was the first video on MTV.
I didn't know that.
No way.
That's what somebody said. I don't know if I'm going to go with that as a fact.
It could be false.
I thought the first video was Who Killed the Music Star? Who Killed the Radio Star?
Yeah, it was Video Killed the Radio Star.
Yeah.
Yep,
That
was.
Killed,
Yep, that was.
You know
That was the first
I love
one.
pop music.
And the first rap video ever on MTV was by Blondie. Did you know that?
Boom.
What
Really?
rap song?
What's that?
Hold on, I love Blondie. What rap song?
Yeah.
I don't even know. You know what? It wasn't even a rap song, but it was considered rap back then. It was.
Yeah.
Wow.
It was.
The weirdest
Rap
shit.
back
The
before rap
weirdest
was
shit.
like 150 words per second.
Exactly. It was the weirdest shit was considered rap back in the 80s.
We also have some other questions that are popping up right now from the viewers that are watching right now. Tony Bruce wants to know: can a blind person see their dreams?
I don't know. That's a good question. Like, you're asking the wrong person.
Right, because you can
I
see.
got, you know what? I got
read
a
a
question.
Reddit forum about like blind people on LSD and how they could like see colors.
Yeah.
Hey,
LSD does crazy things for blind people.
I got a question. I got a question for you. If I hit myself and it hurt, does that mean I'm weak or I'm strong? I don't know.
Definitely the strong, bud. Definitely strong.
Yes, I do that.
Well, Freddie, we want to thank you so much for taking a few minutes out of your day today. We're glad that we were able to get you before you become any bigger right now. But I do want to say this, okay, Freddie? We have uploaded your video from the interview that you had. We've uploaded that onto our channel, right? We are going to be doing a thing with either the dispensary that you were at or a dispensary local here in Traverse City, which I heard that you love Traverse City too, don't you?
Cool.
Have you,
Yes, I do. Yeah, I love Traverse City. I used to go fishing up there.
Nice, dude.
Once a year for like a week, man. Camp out, go hang out. Traverse City is awesome.
That is so cool. Well, we had this cool promotion, this cool idea to do with your video that we uploaded to our channel, where if it gets to 420,000 views and someone takes a screenshot of it, when it hits 420,000 views, we're going to either do something with that dispensary that you were at down there or one of the ones locally here. Give away like some. I think that would be a cool thing, wouldn't it? I mean, get to 400. Yeah. I think Jimmy Kimmel's at like 3 million right now, so there's no way we can even compete. There's no competition with that. But
having you guys at a dispensary, I think, would be awesome. Because with the Jimmy Kimmel experience, like we set up the cameras and stuff, and then we just recorded it. Like it was like go, yeah,
right.
But it'd be super awesome to have you guys like set up your radio there at like a dispensary, somewhere local, and you could like interview people and stuff. I'd like to think that weed's becoming a little more accepted. Like, obviously, it's not federally illegal yet, right?
Right.
But
right.
I think that any publicity helps. It's not necessarily a bad thing. Like I don't know.
Yeah, I myself.
Then again, I'm just the guy who became famous on Jimmy Kimmel. So what do I know?
I know it's crazy, dude. Got famous on Jimmy Kimmel. It's nuts.
We have a couple other guests that just walked into the studio here too. Mr. Marcus is right here. This is the owner of New Leonard Media.
Yeah.
This is
Peace, what's up, man?
Mr. Marcus.
This is
how you doing, man?
This is Freddie right here, Mark. This is Freddie Miller from.
I know who this is.
You know who it is? Yeah.
We all
Everybody
know
knows
how we know who this is.
We all know who he is, dude.
I like those glasses, man. Those glasses are sweet. You're rocking them really good.
Oh yeah. It's very vibrant, man. I can see it.
And I can promise you, Freddie, you ever come to New Leonard Media, when you're waiting outside, I will come out and do those Willy Wonka tricks for you. before bringing you in, you know.
Hey, be careful, man, because like I'm gonna hold you to that.
He's gonna do it too. He's 40 years old right now, but he can still do the Willy Wonka tricks. It's amazing.
Yeah, of course.
I was actually watching Willy Wonka today with my kid. The reason that we started watching Willy Wonka was because I was like, "You're just like freaking Veruca Salt." And then I'm like, man, wait a minute, Freddie watched this. Freddie was like talking about this, man. Like this is
No, oh my God.
If you're not a good kid, you're gonna turn into a giant plum.
Dude, I mean, that was dope when he came out and he like leaned forward. You thought he was gonna fall, but then he rolled and then stood back up. Willy Wonka's the man, dude.
He was, dude, totally.
That pretty much that shot sets up the whole that's the rest of the film. Okay, so I love movies, and I don't want to talk too much about them. Yeah. But that's the unexpected. Like you don't know what the hell is going to happen here at this little chocolate factory.
Right. Yeah. And when you come to the studio, man, I'll have my Oompa Loompas.
He's got an Oompa Loompa
right there, waiting to escort you through.
Oompa Loompas. Hey, come and peep, guys.
All right, cool, man. Hey, dude, do you think that regular dogs see police dogs and be like, "Oh shit, that's the cops"? That's what I think they think.
Police horses too.
Yeah, police horses. They're like, oh, there's the police.
Fucking police. Well, Freddie, thank you so much for taking a few minutes tonight. Freddie Miller, everybody. This is the coolest freaking interview that I've ever had yet, man. I mean, in the 2 years that we've been on YouTube, this has been the funnest one.
I've had a good time.
Yeah, dude. Right on. 2 thumbs up. Look at that.
Keep smoking your classic, bro.
And we'll talk to you more, Freddie. We want to be your friend now. We want to chat all the time. We're friends on Facebook. I hope that you start a YouTube channel so we can start talking to like promoting your YouTube channel too, because that'd be awesome. I think that's the next step for you, man.
Yeah, I have a YouTube channel. It's actually Freddie Lynn 91, I think.
Freddie Lynn 91.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure, dude. It's the same thing for all of my social media shit.
Okay, all right. I'll look it up. I will find that.
National television, like Freddie Lynn 91. That's my Gmail. It's my YouTube. It's my Facebook. It's Twitter.
All right.
Instagram.
And now everybody knows where to find him. Look for him, Freddie Lynn 91. You can find him very easily right there.
It's not hard.
We're gonna put a link to your YouTube channel down in the description below, so that everybody can go and subscribe to you and check you out there as well, man.
Thanks, man. I got some goofy old videos. I used to make old horror shorts, but haven't done it in a long time.
Okay.
Yeah, they're about to get a lot of views.
Yeah, we're about to get some more views.
So get ready to be embarrassed.
All right. Well,
my sisters like to get drunk and make horror movies every now and then. It's mostly goofy.
What?
Like I don't know. I can't explain it. Like you just have to. Something so stupid you have to see, right?
Dude, you know what? If you have a good enough one, I'm gonna do a parody of that video and remake it as me as the character.
I would eat that up.
Would that be funny?
All right, Freddie. Freddie, we're gonna let you run, man. We got another guest that came in, but thank you so much for taking a few minutes to chat with us tonight, man. It was historical for us, man. It was an awesome experience, and thank you.
Here, man.
And keep on toking, man. Don't quit.
Right on.
Hey, you ruined my record, man. I just bought it, man.